and doing right by our players and our staff and doing the best job we can.
Aaron. Justin, all the other losses this year were close and probably could have gone either way. This one was, it really got away from you. What are the challenges after one like this compared to one where you can say, hey, guys, if we do X, you win?
Oh, I don't know, Aaron. I mean, that's probably a fair question. I just don't, we're heading into a bye week, right? So with a group of players that, I think it's fair to say they're a little tired. They've been dealing with this since July. Plus, when they were at home and no real off season, all that kind of stuff. So I guess my point is, the focus for us right now has got to be, we got to get healthy. There's 3 or 4 guys off the top of my head that didn't practice all week that went out there and laid it on the line that should be commended. And so we got to get healthy and kind of get our arms wrapped back around everything that's happened and get ready for the stretch run. So nobody's happy, nobody's pleased with it, but we've got a little bit of time here to try and hopefully get some guys feeling better, shoulders feeling better, and take stock in who's not going to be with us for the stretch run and see what we can do.
Mike Barber.
Yeah, what did you see from Hendon in that second quarter when he and Trey seemed to really find something, and why wasn't it there maybe in the second half, other than Trey being out of the game?
Yeah, well, Trey didn't play the second half, so that's why we didn't throw him the ball the second half. Hendon could have thrown it to Tavion or Trey on the first touchdown. Trey was the first part of his read, but Tavion was wide open too. So I don't know. They've got, Trey, it hurt us when Trey was out. He was making plays for us all over the place, but he didn't play the second half. So.
How would you evaluate where Khalil was health-wise and what he was able to give you?
He was fine health-wise.
Andy.
Jeff, I know you had said that Darrisaw had been kind of dealing with some stuff. Was he just kind of in general not ready to go, or is something specific bothering him?
Yeah, it was something specific, a specific injury. But, it was kind of one of those deals where he's going to get out there and warm up and see if he can go. He hadn't practiced. But we had 2 or 3 other guys that didn't practice all week either that ended up playing, with different ailments, but there's several guys that were out there in warm-ups trying to see if they were going to be able to practice. To play.
Mike Nisley, did you have anything else?
How hard is that? You mentioned the players that don't practice and kind of what goes into that. We try to protect guys, but how hard of a challenge is that when you have a group of guys that can't practice throughout the week?
Well, usually the more experienced players can handle that. And, the guys that did that, they played fine. You know what I mean? Like, when it's a young player, it's pretty difficult. But it's a little bit difficult, too, when you're not sure, who's going to be healthy. But that's part of football. You play 9 straight weeks, you're going to end up like that. That's part of it. We deal with that all the time. So that's just part of it.
All right. Thank you, Coach Webster.